there, welcome back to my channel. So this is a really quick video of a new design set I've done on my client. So I'm actually showing you a bit of e-filing today. So I've got a 5-in-1 e-file bit here. So it's coarser towards the barrel, the base, and it's finer towards the end. So that is why I use the smaller end just to go around the edges and just refine the top to get any lifting away. So I'm just going to show you a couple of nails with the e-file. So I've flattened it a little bit, and now I'm just going around the edge. I'm being careful not to dig in, and then I'm going to take a little bit of lifting away in a moment on the other side, and I'll just go behind the lifting with the e-file, and then that means that the bit of acrylic that is lifting will just pop off, and there it goes. So I'm just going to show you another one. It cuts through, this 5-in-1 bit cuts through the acrylic really well. It doesn't take me long to e-file a set of acrylics at all. So I'll just let you watch until we get on to the next part. So I've done all the prep work with this client, taken all the cuticle away. I've taken the shine away from the new growth only, except for this thumb where it popped off and it got a bit more shine back on it. So I'm just popping a form on because she had a little accident and we had to take the rest of that off. So she's going to have a new nail sculpted. So I'm just popping a form on. I have gone back in after I've put the form on and dehydrated and done my primer, as my fingers were touching the sides of her nails, so my oils for my fingernails would have gone back in. So I've dehydrated again. So I'm now coming in with my first bead. I've blended it back onto her natural nail so there's no harsh lip, and I'm just making the extension and just checking with the other thumb to see what length we wanted to go. She didn't have any length taken off her nails today, we just literally refined the shape. So I'm just popping that extension on, and then I'll go ahead and pop a clear base on all 5 nails before I come to doing my design. So I will apologise in advance, I've got workmen outside so you might be able to hear them doing the path, so I apologise for that, and just excuse the state of my nails. They have actually been done now, but it's the same old story. Nail tech doesn't have time for her own nails. So here we go. So I've just finished doing that extension. So I'm now coming in, and this is CJP Tooth Fairy, I think. I need to double check that, but I will put everything down in the description. So I'm going to be using CJP Tooth Fairy, coconut milk, coconut ice, and supernova in this set. So this finger is going to be a full finger of Tooth Fairy, so I'll just let you watch until I come to the marble nail. Now I'm coming in to do a marble nail, so I've actually double dipped my first small bead just to put a base at the top of the nail, and then I've got something to work up to. And then after that I'm going to pop all my colours on and pop my brush to a point, and then I'm going to cut into them and swirl it around to make my marble. So I've got Tooth Fairy, coconut white, coconut milk and coconut ice. So I'm just marbling them all in together, and I shall come back and just fill in any gaps that I feel needs a little bit more colour. Always tend, if I'm doing pale colours, I do find that putting white in with them really helps to break it up, because if they're all pretty similar, you're not going to have that sort of contrast between the colours. So I do like to come in with a white and just break it up a little bit. So I'm just popping CJP Tooth Fairy at the base of this nail. So I'm going to blend it down because I actually come in with a bit of an ombre. I think I use CJP Supernova, which is a pre-mixed glitter acrylic, and oh my god, it's gorgeous. So if you haven't got it, you've got to get it. It's just a staple in your kit. So I'm just going to come back in with another little bead and just tidy up that cuticle area. Just let it work its magic. So quite a lot of the time, if you leave your first bead to just sit on the nail, it takes on a nice rounded shape anyway. So you don't have to mess with it too much. I'm just sort of pressing and patting it into place, making sure it looks good. And then I'm going to come in with that glitter and you'll see how amazing it is. So I'm just going to pop a bead on the end of the nail and then just really gently pull it up the nail a little bit. So I'm just going to cover the bottom, or the top as you may call it, and just really gently pull over the top of that glitter. I mean, how amazing is that? The sparkle in it is just gorgeous. Now I'm coming in with a full nail of CJP Coconut Ice, and I'm just going to let you watch that. So I don't show you the thumb, but I actually do Tooth Fairy on the thumb. So I've done all my filing. There wasn't much filing to do, it just a bit of refining the shape. So they're not a very long set, so they don't have to have a large apex. So I'm now coming in with CJP Tack Free Top Gloss, and I'm just popping my top coat on And then when I've finished, I will pop a bit of cuticle oil all the way around my client's nails, and that's the finished design. I hope you like it. If you haven't already subscribed, I hope you will, and I hope you come back and see another video again. Thank you for watching.